Well, with kids returning to school this week, parents will want to prepare themselves to handle the common health issues that can arise. Holistic pharmacist Sherry Torkos back on Morning Live. Welcome to our new studios, by the way.
Great to be here. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you very
Absolutely
much.
Beautiful.
We wanted to get you on now because as we head into what's going to be, I would say, a complicated respiratory season.
Yes.
Very important to build up the immunity.
That's right. I am going to talk about some things to stock in your medicine cabinet as the kids are back in school tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll start with colds, and I think viruses and bugs, everybody's concerned with, the fact that we're back to school, social distancing measures have stopped, masking to a large extent has stopped.
So anything we can arm ourselves with.
Yeah, so think about some things, of course, vitamin C rich foods, such as citrus fruits and berries, important to fortify the immune system. If you have kids that are picky eaters and don't like eating some of the vitamin C rich foods, and that's when I would consider a supplement. You want to look for something, these are great, these ester C chewables, because they're gentle, easy on the stomach, and it's highly absorbed form of vitamin C. So I would look for that. You can find that in pharmacies and health food stores. Vitamin D is also important as we get into the darker months. So vitamin D, there's drops and chewables for kids. That's also a really good choice, again, especially when we're not getting enough vitamin D through sun exposure. Gummies, oh, I love these Sambucol Gummies. It's black elderberry, clinically researched, it's antiviral, and so this can be taken preventatively, and if a child does get sick, it helps them to recover twice as fast.
And an easy sales pitch.
These taste so good. I have to, in our
Can't
house,
eat just one.
Phoenix likes these, my son, he's 12, so we have to keep them put aside.
That freaks me up that he's 12, by the way.
I know, because he was on here as a baby.
I know,
he's 12 now.
Yeah.
So think about having some Sambucol Gummies on hand as well. Honey cough syrups for kids. Most of the cough syrups in the pharmacy, let's face it, they don't taste so good.
Right.
So if you look for cough syrup with honey, that can be helpful as well to soothe a dry cough.
Okay. Now, physical distancing.
Yes.
Kind of going away, and one issue that has cropped up, or returning, lice.
Yeah, and lice could be back with a vengeance this year because the kids are eager to be back together, close together, playing in close contact. So, of course, remind them not to share the brushes, the combs, girls with the headbands and the hats. I think young girls, they love to do that, right? Try each other's things on and encourage them not to do that, to keep things separate. Inspect your child's head every day, looking around the forehead, the back of the, around the ears, the nape of the back of the neck. If you do see lice, it's important to treat it right away.
So what's the best treatment these days?
So what I brought is what I would recommend as a pharmacist. It's called NIDA. It's a non-pesticide head lice treatment. So the issue with head lice is that the bugs, the lice, are getting smarter and stronger than the drugs, the pesticides that have been used for decades.
And they will soon take over.
Well, that's the big worry. And in fact, a lot of studies have shown that we have these superbugs, these resistant lice. And so it's not surprising sometimes a parent will treat the head lice. It doesn't go away, it comes back. So you really need to apply this, follow the instructions. It's 100% effective if you do it as followed. You have to leave it on for a certain period of time, and then you have to use the right lice comb. So you can see the difference between this comb and this
very
comb.
Fine.
Right, so this has the fine teeth, because you have to do the nitpicking. This is one time where nitpicking is okay. Because you have to go through the hair, starting at the scalp, and make sure you get rid of the eggs. But this NIDA does help to, will kill both the eggs and the adult louse. So no matter what cycle they are in their life stage, if you
can shut her down.
You can shut her down, which is what we want.
Okay, now garden variety bumps and bruises and boo-boos.
Yes, and we do have a lot of those. I mean, boys especially are, lots of rough play on the school ground and even at home. So I always keep a tensor bandage handy. They're great for minor sprains and strains. These ice packs, if you don't want to keep one in your freezer, you can even send this with your child in their backpack. School offices have these as well, where you just smash them together. They provide that cooling relief. Arnica, this is fantastic. Arnica, it's called Absolute Arnica, and it helps to promote healing for strains, sprains, bumps, bruises. We always have this in our medicine cabinet, not just for my son, but my husband as well. Tends to do a lot.
But also sprains as well?
Sprains and strains.
Really?
Yeah, and even arthritic and muscle and joint issues as well. So I use this from time to time. If I'm out water skiing and I'm a little sore the next day, I might use some Arnica.
Good to know.
So that's good to have on hand as well.
30 seconds left. Tummy trouble.
Okay, let's talk tummy trouble. A couple things that I would recommend. A great breakfast food is yogurt in the morning or yogurt drinks to provide some of the beneficial bacteria to help keep the right balance of the good bacteria in the gut. Aids digestion, helps to fight constipation, diarrhea. probiotic supplements for kids. These Chiodophilus chewables are great. They're vanilla flavored, and they have the Friendly Trio and then ginger for motion sickness.
Great
is
help
another
for the
good
fall
solution.
season. We'll link up all your socials at CACH.com.
Sounds good.
Sherry Torkos.